Your in offer. Roll over. Percentage.
12%. Noodles only.
Sai moodle. Moodle and a moodle.
Noodles.
Moodle. Stand bar.
Shamna. Really?
Right. So please take out the pathway book. Please take out the pathway book. Right. So 50 idea. Yes, please take 2017 O level. 2017 O level. 2017 O level. Do problem number 6. Right? Part 2. Part 2. Part B. Problem number 6. You will write. Come. Why did you come yesterday? May come here. Salma. You know you are right. Take 2017 O level. Part 2, Part B, problem number 6. Idea. Huh? Hindi kya? Here is the last one करके और come हाँ थोड़ा काट रहा है come 2017 order. Where are you? Right. People online, please do 2017 O level part 2, part B, problem number 6. Okay. So they have given you a diagram. I mean they have given you a semicircle and also they have given you a quarter circle. Okay. You have to build the simultaneous the quadratic equation to solve it. Okay. Okay. Samila. So guys, let's try and do this. Right, let's try and do this. So guys, can you all read the question? They have given you is two plane figures. Yeah, the radius of the half circle is how much? X units, no? Right. And the radius of the quarter circle is what? X plus 2 units, no? They have also given that the area of the half circle is equal to the area of what? The quarter circle, no? The area of the half circle is equal to what? The area of the quarter circle, no? They are given that, right? They are given that. Students, if they had given you that, if you had given you that, right now, what is the first question? What is the first question? They would have asked you to show some sort of a quadratic equation, right? Students, what is the area? What is the area of a semicircle? I mean, what is the area of a circle? What is the area of a circle of radius r? Pi r square, no? If you have a circle, if the radius is r, that means when the area is given by the formula a is equal to pi r square. So guys, here you have a semicircle, so the area of the semicircle will be equal to a is equal to half times pi x square. And students, area of this quarter circle will be equal to a times 1/4 pi times x plus 2 whole thing square, isn't it? So now what they have given you is, let's say this is a1 and let's say this is a2. They have given that a1 is equal to a2, no? The areas are equal, no? Therefore a1 should be equal to what? a2. Students, if a1 is equal to a2, then what can you say? Half times pi x squared equal to 1/4 times pi x plus 2 square. You can cut easily pi and pi. 2 and 4 also you can cancel. So you get 2 here, you will also get 2 here. Take this 2 up. Therefore 2x squared will be equal to x plus 2 whole thing square. So if you try to expand this, you will have what? 2x squared is equal to x squared plus 2 into x into 2 is what? 4x plus 2 squared is equal to how much? 4. That's what I am saying. Now take everything to the other side. Therefore you will have what? 2x squared minus x squared minus 4x minus 4 is equal to how much? 0. Right? So 2x squared minus x squared is equal to x squared. Minus 4x is there and minus 4 is also there. And this is equal to how much? 0. So I think this is what they are asking to show you. Isn't that so? So guys, what is the next question they are asking for? Solve, no? Find the value of x. So the first decimal place, no? So guys, if you want to find x to the first decimal place, you can either use completing square method or you can use what? Equation, no? If you want to use the equation, then you will have what? X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. If you want to use completing square method, then you will have x squared minus 4x. Half of 4 is 2, then you have to add 4. If you add 4, you have to subtract 4, and already there is a minus 4. This will be equal to 0. Students, if you consider these terms, you will have what? X minus 2 whole thing squared minus 8 is equal to how much? 0. So students, now what you can do is, now take this 8 to the other side. Therefore, you will have x minus 2 whole thing squared is equal to 8. Therefore, x minus 2 is equal to how much? Square root of 8 equal to 2 root 2. Students, I think probably they might have given you the value of root 2, no? Root 2 will be equal to how much? 1.41. So students, you need to substitute that value. Right? So let's substitute root 2 equal to 1.41. So students, if you substitute that value, x minus 2 will be equal to, students, actually this should be plus or minus, sorry for that, equal to plus or minus 2 times 1.41. So x minus 2 is equal to plus or minus 2 into 1.41 is equal to how much? 2.82. Students, if you consider the positive, you will have what? X is equal to 2 plus 2.82, which is equal to 4.82. If you consider the negative, then x will be equal to 2 minus 2.82. This is equal to negative 82. Students, now x is the length, no? Right? So x cannot be negative. X is always positive. No? X is always positive. If x is always greater than 0, then x is equal to 4.82. Right? Since they have not given you in centimeter or meters, you can write as what? Units. No? So this is the final answer. Easy. Understood? Right. Have they given you any other questions? So have they given you any other questions? Have they given you any other questions? No. That's it. Right? Make a question more question दिल ना दिल question. This is the only question. See how easy this is. You understand? If you know the area of a circle is pi r square. Come. Yeah, one is on. If you know that the area of the circle is pi r square, things are easy, okay? Good. People online, are you guys okay here? Wait, you can come forward. Yeah. It's better if you come here. It's come here, I say. It's not a request, it's a. Come. Here. Nothing to worry, come here. Why? Yeah, I think you girls can go a little behind so that you can come forward. Okay? Come forward, okay? With the girls behind you. You go there. No problem, no? Okay? Yes, sir. Sir, no problem. You're okay, right? Yeah. Right? Okay. So students, see how easy the past papers are. Right? Right. Now we'll do a problem on simultaneous equation as well. Okay? Right? Model festival follow on the we'll try to guys, did we do 2016 O level? Did we do 2016 O level problem number 5? Yeah. That sapling under. Did we? No, sure? Yes, we did. Are you guys okay? You can stick. If you want, you can turn the bench. Guys, please take 2018 O level. Please take 2018 O level. We did that also. No? Guys, please take 2018 O level. Do problem number 6. Okay? Do problem number 6. The problem number 6 is on frequency distribution. Other you might have forgot that, no? So take 2018 O level. 2018 O level. Problem number 6, right? You have a frequency distribution class interval problem, okay? Sigma fx over sigma f, right? Please take 2018 O level, do problem number 6. Right? Take 2018 O level, do problem number 6. Comfortable, no? Right?
Make a table.
Yeah, we have to make a table. Forgot no? Yeah, we have to remind everything. Then everything will be fine. Okay. Okay, earlier was in the follow. This is more slowly. Okay. Shh, down. Yeah, 6 1. 6 1. Frequency distribution. Forgot no? No. Do it. Guys, we did midpoint. We studied midpoint theorem also. Very difficult. Give it a try, okay? Just slowly try to catch the idea. Things will be fine. Guys, this Thursday we'll have an extra class, okay? Evening. Yeah. Huh?
Morning, not 5.
Not in the morning, not 5 a.m. Okay. Thursday, free no? You are having a single class. We'll do at 2 p.m. It's a poem. It's a poem. Okay, no? No problem, right? I will do some papers. I'll give you a small paper today, maybe. Do it and come. We'll slowly try to figure out how to do. Another? Another? Yeah, that's deviation. There's something called deviation, there's something called frequency, there's something called mid value. Now we'll have to remember everything.
Frequency to deviation.
Frequency into, if you are using FD, then you will have to use the formula A plus sigma FD over sigma F is equal to mean. If you are using sigma Fx over sigma F, then that's the mean. There are two equations anyways. There are two ways to do, two methods to do. Okay? They ask you to do it using deviation. No need deviation, no? You can do it using Fx. But if you can use deviation, that's good. Anything. Guys, don't talk, okay? Please work. Another? Oh, start go out on the frequency at the mid value at the fx column. Okay? Good, good. Just mean good. Do the work, guys. Please. ಹೋದಲ್ಲ ಡೇ ಲೆಸಿದ ಮಾಡಿ ಉಲಾಂದ ನಾನು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ ಅಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ any problems ask okay if you have any questions if you have any small things that you have forgotten please ask I will help you okay Huh? Mid-value is the upper class. Don't talk. People at the back. Upper class interval plus lower class interval divided by 2. 20 plus 30 divided by 2. How much? 25. Sorry, not do it. explain செய்ய முதல்ல செஞ்சு வருவோம் பரவாயில்ல கிளியர் deviation என்ன இதா சரிங்களா deviation என்னது deviation போடுறது ஒரு என்னவோ வரும் என்னது என்னவோ something what is that you put sigma and so sigma good function मार frequency का हाल है ठीक है ना ऐसा बड़ा लगा रहा है काफी big value के ऊपर मैं more देखो value का frequency में लगा ना प्रॉपर्टी की बात कर रहे हाँ टेबल है कि पाँव आने वाले जब मैं मीन ने कमा दे रहा है नहीं कोई समारी कर but मीन ने को है नहीं ये ना not always we will have to read the question right at the button we can't do real mean okay using deviation no the first row completely so deviation to find right what is deviation deviation another है deviation है what is deviation sorry another what is deviation This guy was in second row, so he was shy to speak to the person. He put everything behind and then died.
No, your classroom is over, na? Classroom is over.
Yeah, did you have a class before this?
Single. Single.
But at what time you were coming at 1:30, no? But at what time?
YouTube पे जाओ क्या? नहीं किस को बोल रहा है? नहीं पास बोल रहा है?
क्लास पे एक क्लास है कि आई डी को बच्चे यहाँ
उनके लोग पार बोल रहे हैं उनके पास नहीं है
Guys at 1 o'clock.
इतना लेट है
नहीं है వెళ్ళమ్మా అప్పుడు బస్ పోతుంది ట్రైన్ నడచి అవునా సమిలే సాలిమా బస్ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಸಮಿಲ
बहुत टाइम पे हम
ದಾಂಡ
Yeah, what is F? Good. Look at. Fine. So these are you do it. First of all, tell me students. First of all, tell me. When it comes to a frequency distribution table, okay, students, what they have given you is, let's say you have some sort of a production. Let's say there is the Highland company is there. Okay, there is a yogurt producing company. Okay, so what this yogurt company does is it produces yogurt, right? Now to produce yogurt, you need what? You need raw materials, right? And that you put bacteria or raw materials. You know, right? They put some bacteria, right? So everything here is raw material. So according to the raw material, they used to produce what? They used to produce yogurt. So let's say on the first day they produce 5 yogurts. On the second day, let's say they produce about 8 yogurts, right? So on the third day they produce about let's say 5 yogurts again. And guys, you can have these sort of a distribution. ஒரு நாளைக்கு 5, இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு 8, இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு 10, இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு 12. You understand what I'm saying? So guys, now you can calculate the frequency of the dates. அப்படினா 5 yogurt manufacture பண்ண dates எத்தனை? You know, 5 yogurts were prepared in how many days? You understand that? You understand that? இப்ப 5 yogurt 8 நாள்ல செஞ்சேன்னு சொல்லுவோமே. அப்படினா 5 yogurt ஒரு நாள், நடுவுல இன்னொரு நாள் மாசம் 15ஆம் தேதியில 8 yogurt, 21ஆம் தேதி 8 yogurt, 24ஆம் தேதி 8 yogurt, 28ஆம் தேதி 8 yogurt, 30ஆம் தேதி 8 yogurt. Then how many days they have made 8 yogurts? For 8 days. So this 8 is known as the frequency. Did you understand what I'm saying? How many times the same quantity is being repeated? Did you understand what I'm saying? Did you understand what I'm saying? Now let's say there's a company, okay? There's a company, right? Now if on day, right? 1st of January they are making, let's say 5 yogurts, right? On the 3rd of January also they are making 5 yogurts. On the 15th of January they are making 5 yogurts again. On the 17th of January they are making 5 yogurts again. On the 23rd of January they are making 5 yogurts again. On the 27th of January they are making 5 more yogurts. So guys, you know, on how many days have they made 5 yogurts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you understand what I'm saying? So guys, if the number of yogurts is 5, then the frequency is how much? What is the frequency? Frequency is 6. Did you understand what I'm saying? Did you understand what I'm saying? So guys, what is the meaning of frequency? How many times a data is being repeated? Can you understand what I'm saying? So guys, if you want to find the average of this, what would you do? You add everything and divide by the total frequency. Sigma fx over okay. It's like this. Let's say you have 5 yogurts on the 6 நாள் செஞ்சீங்க. 5 yogurt 6 நாளே செஞ்சீங்க. சரிதானே? Right? 8 yogurt 4 நாள் செஞ்சீங்க. 8 yogurt 4 நாளே செஞ்சீங்க. சரிதானே? So guys, now let's say they are making 10 yogurts in 15 days. And guys, let's say they are making 12 yogurts in 5 days. So altogether how many days are there? There are 30, no? So if you want to find the average production of yogurts, ஒரு நாளைக்கு எத்தனை yogurt செஞ்சீங்கன்னு பார்க்கணும்னு சொன்னாக்கா, what would you do? What will you do? You add the total number of yogurts and you divide it by 30. You understand what I'm saying? பாருங்க 5 yogurt எத்தனை நாள் செஞ்சீங்க? 6 நாள். அப்ப 5 yogurt செட் 6 நாள் செஞ்சீங்கன்னா அவனுக்கு மட்டுமே எத்தனை yogurts வர போகுது? How many yogurts will you have there? 30 yogurts, no? You understand what I'm saying? Right? On the first day they are making 5 yogurts. On another day they are making 5 yogurts. So altogether for 6 days they are making 5. So how many yogurts are there? 30 yogurts. You understand what I'm saying? So that is F into X. Fx. You understand what I'm saying? Now 8 yogurt இந்த சொல்லி 4 நாளைக்கு செய்றாங்க. So then how many yogurts are there? 32. Did you understand what I'm saying? So now there are 30 yogurts here, 32 yogurts here, 150 yogurts here, 60 yogurt here. Did you understand what I'm saying? So you have what? F1x1, F2x2, F3x3, F4x4. So if you add everything, you get what? Sigma fx. Did you understand what I'm saying? So what is this 30? That's the total number of dates, no? Or look at this, 6 plus 4 plus 15 plus 5 equal to 30. What is that? Sigma f. If you want to find the average, what would you do? You would divide the total number of yogurts divided by total number of days. फिर सर என்ன வர போகுது? ஒரு நாளுக்கு average எத்தனை yogurts செஞ்சு வர போகுது? Did you understand what I'm saying? Did you understand what I'm saying? Right? You understand, right? Good. So guys, now please tell me the question. Now they have not given you 5 yogurt ta senjingiru, 8 yogurt ta senjingiru appadi sollilla. They have given you class interval, no? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Shalima, did you understand what I'm saying? Shalima? Yes, good. So guys, please tell me the question. Zay, can I read the question please?
Nimal is in a small industry.
Nimal is in a small industry, okay? Shh. Okay? Nimal is in a certain, he is involved in certain industry, so he is making something. Did you understand what I'm saying? Nimal is making something. Right, good.
Which produces sport items.
Which produces?
Sports items.
Sport items. Okay. So Nimal is in an industry where he produces sport items. Now
Information regarding the number of items.
yeah.
He produced each day during a period of 50 days.
Okay, so 50 days. Now he is continuously producing for 50 days. Do you understand what I'm saying? 50 நாளைக்கு வரைக்கும் செய்றாரு. இவட production செஞ்சு போறாரு. You understand what I'm saying? Let's say he is making cricket bats. Then he is making cricket bats for 50 days. You understand what I'm saying? Good. Now tell me.
He is shown in the following frequency distribution.
Frequency distribution table. So let's put a table here, class interval, right? And let's say you have the frequency, right? Frequency. Guys, what's the first class interval? 20 to 30, no? What's the frequency? 5. What's the next one? 30 to 40. What's the frequency? 8. 40 to 50. What's the frequency? 10. 50 to 60. What's the frequency? 12. 60 to 70. What's the frequency? 9. 70 to 80. What's the frequency? 6. Is that all? Yes, good. So guys, now what does this mean? ஒரு நாளைக்கு 23 செய்றாரு, இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு 25 செய்றாரு, இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு 27 செய்றாரு, இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு 28 செய்றாரு, இன்னொரு நாளைக்கு 29 செய்றாரு. So that will fall in this category. You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? எத்தனை நாள் 25 செஞ்சோம் ஈக்குவலா தான் இருக்கு. That's what I'm saying. So he will make 21 on a day, 22 on a day, 25 on a day, 27 on a day, 29 on a day. He will randomly do it, no? So we don't write a specific amount, but rather what we do is we put that into a particular class interval. 20 க்கும் 30 ங்களுக்கு 5 நாள் செஞ்சிராரு. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Between 30 to 40 he have made for 8 days. Can you understand our say? Between 40 and 50 equipments he has taken 10 days. அப்படினு சொன்னாங்க 42 ஒரு நாள்ல செஞ்சிபாரு, 47 ஒரு நாள்ல செஞ்சிபாரு, 45 ஒரு நாள்ல செஞ்சிபாரு, 48 ஒரு நாள்ல செஞ்சிபாரு. Likewise he would have made it for 10 days. You understand? Good. So what is the next one? 50 to 60 it has costed 12 days. For 12 days he has randomly he would have done that. 70 to 69, 70 to 80, 6. But even though there is this distribution, we can do the problem only if there is a nice beautiful value. So we consider the mid value to be the most appropriate value. Apdi sonaga 20 and 30, what is the mid value? 25. No? So we assume that this guy might have produced 25 sports equipments for 5 days. Why do we select 25? Because 25 is in the right center, so we think this is a good approximation. We can take 22 also, no problem. But it is out of approximation. You understand what I am saying? 25 is a good approximation. Are you guys okay here? So now we build our next column, and that is going to be the mid value column. Mid value column. So 20 to 30 you get what? 25. 30 to 40 how much? 35. 40 to 50 how much? 45. 50 to 60 how much? 60 to 70 how much? 70 to 80. So the next one means students, for frequency you put f and for mid value you put x and then you have what? The fx column. Are you guys okay here? So guys, fx column is equal to 5 into 25 is 175. 125, no? Yeah. Thank you. I am very weak, no? In my simplification. Good. So the next one is 80 to 35 is equal to 140 to 180, no? Am I right? But what is the question? No, question about find the mean number of sports equipment. Then we are going in the right direction, okay? So then what? 10 into 45, 450. Zay, can you understand why we are finding this? Yeah? What does this mean? ഒരു നാളേക്ക് 25 നമ്മൾ അപ്രോക്സിമേറ്റ് 25 സെന്റ് ചെയ്താ 25 5 നാളെ സെന്റ് ചെയ്താൻ சொன்னாங்க അങ്ങനെ மட்டுமே டோட்டலா 125 ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் equipments வரப்போகுது அதான் so there are 280 sport equipments so you are trying to find the total amount of sport equipments you understand anything right good so what is the next one 12 into 55 is equal to 550 and yeah 660 thank you what is the next one 650, 585. 585? Good. 6 into 75 is equal to 150 into 3, that's 455, I am right. Am I right? Yes? Good. So guys, now let's add all the total number of sport equipment. So that's going to be sigma effects. So sigma effects will be equal to 5, 5, 0, 1 remains. 3, 8, 11, 11, 5, 16, 16, 6, 22, 30, 35, 3 remains. 7, 12, 18, 22, 24, 25, 2550. So altogether, how many sports equipments are there? 2200, 2550. So is this the exact amount of sport equipments you have? No. This is kind of a nice approximation. Understand what I am saying? Konjam koravaayikkennu konjam koodiyayikkennu vedum. Understand result? Yeah, good. So now, sum of frequency, of course, you know that gives 50, no? So guys, that's sigma f. This is sigma f, sum of frequency, no? So what is the mean? Mean is equal to what? What is the mean? Sigma fx over sigma f equal to 2550 divided by 50. 25 means 5, 51. Up in the one 51 sport equipments he have made an approximate of 51 sport equipments per day. Easy, did you understand? Good. Yeah. Huh? There is more problem. Sorry? Okay. Okay. So guys, 51 that's the 51 equipments. What is the next one? So now from one product he is trying to have a profit of how much? 60 rupees, right? Profit expected from one product is how much? 60 rupees, no? 60 rupees. He is trying to work for 120 days, no? Right? Equipments produced in 120 days. How much is that? 120 రోజుల ఎవరో ప్రొడ్యూస్ பண்ணிப்பாரு. ఎవరో equipments செஞ்சிப்பாரு. 120 into 51. 51 equipments, no? So 120, thank you. So that will be equal to how much? 6,120. How much? 6,000? Yeah, 12,000 divided by 2, 6,000 and then 120. Yeah, 6,120. Very good. Perfect. Very good. 6,120. Right, so 6,120 what? Equipments, no? Total profit. 6,120 multiplied by 60. Very good. How much is that? We'll do the math and see, okay? 1 remains 7. 367,200. Students, what is the expected profit? Expected profit is equal to how much? 370,000. So what is the question? Did he fulfill his expectation? Is that the question? Yes. He did not fulfill his expectations. अच्छा लेसी नहीं easy no? हाँ इवर 3,70,000 பார்க்கறாரு ஆனா இவருக்கு கிடைக்குது எவ்வளவு 3,67,000 not enough no like girls don't go anywhere. You are coming to the class, directly on the class. You are going back to the home, directly go back to the home. Okay, lot of contents are coming here. Be careful, everybody. Okay. Guys, anybody didn't understand this? Right. So the first row, guys, if you want to do it using deviation, you will have first of all select the mean. Assume mean. And remember, no. मेरे दिन थोड़ी सी गीत आता ले तो देना बुलवाना है नहीं नहीं ब्लास्ट सामान्य न्यूज़ और they do no you can put a nice table okay Samira done? This is how you do it. Did you understand? Sure. People online, are you guys okay here? Shall we do one more problem? Right. Before that, students, how to do it using assume mean? How to do it using deviation? Yeah. Shall we like to say that? You are trying to do using assume mean. No? So how to do it using assume mean? How to do it using assume mean? How to do using assume mean? Guys, are you guys good here? Yeah. How to do using assume mean? Everybody say that? Yeah. So you pick a random mean. Let's say you if 55 is the mean, then you subtract. So 25 minus 55 is minus how much? Minus 30. Here you will get minus 20. Here you will get minus 10. 0, 10, 20. Then what you do? You multiply f with the deviation. F with the deviation. F with the deviation. Guys, for this problem, of course, you don't have to do that because you don't have much of a decimal values too. So things are easy. Right? Here 25.5, 27.5. After use assuming. Otherwise, don't use. In main, no, easily you can find using fx or sigma fx or sigma f. Right. We'll do one more problem. Please take 2019 over. Do you have 2019 past paper? Yeah. Do problem number 6, guys. Please do problem number 6. Please do problem number 6. Start working. Okay? So 6. 2019. Right? Please do it, okay? Right, if you have forgot the equation, use this. Right. Present answer, anything is okay. Right? But it's good to practice using assume mean because you have to remember that also. You should not forget. Suppose you don't have it done? Saying also. If you have any questions, ask. Okay. You understood, right? Good. Very good. Very good. Deviation को तो मुझे बाला होना है. Let it do this now. Then I will I can see that. They have given you the total date. That will become useless. You don't have to count again. Earlier problem they had said 50 days. 50 was useless. You understand? They are going to do that. Understood? They have given. Otherwise you will have that. So you are doing using deviation. You are doing using deviation. Very good. People online, are you guys okay here? We are going to do 2019 O level problem number 6. Okay. Do 2019 O level. Problem number 6. What's happening, Kamila? Look, do the work. Right? Nothing's good. Can understand, no? Up it will be positive. Deviation up it will be positive. It should be plus no 55 minus 25 should be plus 30. No? Do the right side. We are doing using deviation, no? Right. Can someone please read the question? Can someone please read the question? So what are they doing?
They are loading massive sample of 40 bags.
40 bags. Sample of 40 bags, no? So that means what does that mean? Now you have students, now let's say you have the following 50 done, right? Then maybe now students you have a lot. You have some sort of a bunch of things. So now here you have a bunch of bags. Okay? So now you take 40 bags out of it, right? And then you measure the masses. So this 40 is a sample. In the 40 bags, you can say the average weight of the bag. You understand? What happened? All good? So it shh. Don't talk. Right? Don't talk always like nutmegs. You know nutmegs, no? Aquati. Right. So 40 bags are there, okay? So that means what? Total of 40. There's a total of 40 bags. No? Then guys, sigma f will be 40. Anchi bag la 6 bag la mass is 7 bag la into mass. So when that is the case, the total number of bags is 4. That means what? Sigma f is 40. Sigma any direct potential sigma f is equal to 40. Right. So are they talking about the mass? Mass of bags? Mass of the bag, right? Right. So என்ன சொல்றாங்க சொன்னாங்க இந்த பழைய அந்த சாக்கி ரைட் என்ன சாக்குன்ற சொல்றது என்ன பிரவுன் கலர் பேக் மாதிரி அது மாதிரி ஒரு நிறைய சாம்பிள் இது தானே ரைட் நவ தே வாண்ட் டு ஃபைண்ட் தி மாஸ் ரைட் சோ வாட் தே டு இஸ் அவங்க 40 பேக் எடுத்து ஒவ்வொன்றையும் நிறுத்து பார்க்கறாங்க சார் தானே நிறுத்து பார்த்தோம் எல்லாட்டையும் ஒரே மாஸ் நிக்காது வேற மாஸ் நிக்க போகுது அதுல எவரேஜ் எடுத்து இவங்க சொல்றாங்க ரைட் இந்த செட் அப்படியே mass வந்து இந்த mean mass தான் அப்படினு சொல்றாங்க see that's what they are trying to say do you understand that good so mass right and then you have what frequency right so whatever the method you do doesn't really matter always mass and frequency is there no isn't it our z right so what are the masses 0 to 10 grams kilograms okay then 10 to 22 42 only that 67 good so what are the frequencies 2 5 7 9 8 6 3 sigma f is for sure it's 40 any paranga 40 varum putti paranga 40 varum right so now anyways whatever it is you will have to have the mid value because they are asking for the mean mass no so mid value will be equal to x so mid value of 0 and 10 is how much 5 10 and 20 is 15 20 and 30 is 25 30 and 40 is 35 40 and 50 is 45 55 and then you have what 65 so you can do it using sigma fx or sigma f right in the same way you fx column and do multiply everything respectively and then you get fx put sigma fx divide sigma fx by sigma f that is the easiest technique but we will also have to remember what this deviation means it has been ages since we did a problem so we will have to remember what it means by deviation so students there is something called deviation right there is something called what deviation the symbol is what df what is the symbol is d so students for deviation what you do is you actually select the mean right neenga or mean or select pannikolum usually you select the model class what do you mean by model class right nariya sort ku ekana weighting is 30 to 45 30 to 40 you understand what I'm saying right nariya sort ku ekana weighting is 30 to 45 between 30 and 40 30 and 40 You understand what I am saying? So guys, now deviation means assume mean minus the mid value. So 35 minus 5 is equal to how much? 30. 35 minus 55 is equal to how much? 20. 35 minus 25 is equal to how much? 10. 0. Minus 10. Minus 20 minus 30. So now students, you can build a new column FD. FD means what? 2 into 30 60. 5 into 20 how much? How much? 100. 7 into 10 70. 9 into 0 0. 8 into minus 10 minus 80. 6 into minus 20 minus 120. 3 into minus 30 minus 90. So you can now add sigma FD. Add everything, you will get sigma FD. How much is that? 170, 200, 160, 230, no? 230. So 230 here, how much do you have? 290. So you get minus 50. Minus 50. Mean is equal to A plus sigma FD over sigma F equal to. What is A? A is equal to 35. 35 minus 50 over 40. Sigma FD over sigma F. 4 here, 5 here gone. So you have to subtract 35 minus 1.25. So that will be equal to 33.75. Guys, was that the mean? Or you got 36.25? 36.25, no? 5. I think 36.25. Check it back again. Actually, you know guys, you have to subtract the assumed mean. Assumed mean from 5. No? So then you get minus, 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 plus, plus, plus. Sorry about this, right? Slowly the value is increasing. So here it will be plus, plus, right? I mean, you have to, it's not 35 minus 5, it's 5 minus 35. So here also you get 5. So you get 36.25. 36.25. Those who got 36.25? You are 36.25. Then 36 point? അപ്പോൾ ഇതിൻ്റെ എസ്യൂം മീൻസ് ഇല്ല 1.5 പറഞ്ഞേ 90 120 210 290 ഇങ്ങനെ ഇത്ര 170 230 very good minus so if I do the math 9 മുമ്പ് 60 so 60 over 40 3 over to 1.5. Thank you very much guys, very good, got it, thank you. Right, what is the next question? Saka with Adana de Dipanle 200 bags, okay. Total mass, no? How much? 36.5 into 200. So that will be equal to 365 into 20, 3605 into 2. That will be equal to 7,300 kilograms. Easy. So this is xi minus a. Guys, don't talk. Right, good. Shall we do one more problem? One more? There's another problem. What is it? Thousand 500 kgs. If it is given that the maximum mass that can be loaded into lorry is 1500 kilograms, give reasons to show that there can be instances when the above 40 bags of items right? Guys, they are talking about 40 bags, no? They are talking about 40 bags, no? Total mass of, look at, total mass of 40 bags. If you understand the problem. Please understand the problem. Listen to this very carefully. So, guys, each bag has an average weight of how much? 36.5. That's what I'm saying. Right? 36.5. Now, a lorry can only sustain how much? 1500 kilograms. That's the main point. You cannot put. Right? That's what they are saying. So guys, now if you multiply 36.5 by 40, what happens? 36.5 multiplied by 40. Then what happens? You get 365 into 4. That will be equal to how much? 0, 2 remains, 24, 2 remains, 3 into 4, 12, 1460 kilograms. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? If average you can put. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, other than kilogram you can put. But now they are saying that show that there can be instances where you cannot load it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the question. Guys, now we have assumed mid value to be our mass. 5 kilogram aayum, 15 kilogram aayum appadinda naan eduthukirom. But a bag can go all the way towards 10 kilograms. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So if you take the upper limits, then this will exceed 1500. If that was the case, you cannot put 40 bags. Did you understand what I'm saying? Hi, did you understand? Yes? Good? Is everybody okay here? Sure? Zaid? Understood? Good. So guys, you can say that total mass of 40 bags at average mass of 36.5 kilogram is this much, right? But this is when we approximate, this is when we approximate the mass of a bag, the mass of a bag to its mid value, if it was approximated to the upper limit. So maybe they are expecting this word, okay, upper limit. That's important, okay, right? Approximate to the upper limit. Then total mass will exceed 1,500 kilograms. Easy. Am I clear on it? Guys, anybody having any questions? Anyone having any questions? Is everybody okay here? Yeah? Anyone with any doubts? So as I did using sigma FD, right? Do it using sigma FX. I just did it using sigma FD just to remind you the material. Okay? Alright? Next problem, if you wish to do it in sigma FD, please use sigma FD just to remind yourself and refresh your brains. Doesn't really matter, okay? But anything is fine. Please take 2000. I will do geometry problem now. No? Right? So, guys, take 2019 O level, do problem number 9. And by the way, Shala, half an hour is okay? Do 2019 O level, problem number 9. Please do problem number 9 quickly, okay? Geometry, congruency, okay? The one you like. Right. Past papers right? Slowly do and see. Then everything will be fine. Right? You just wait at home in vain. Right? You can do maths only when you try. Otherwise, never. Don't say maths. Don't say like that. Okay? Do the start only. Right, Sinhala? Huh? Sorry, you cannot hear. Good to eat, no? Okay, do the. Point there, they make good point. Good point. Solely ಟ್ರೈಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ರೈಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ difficult, no? Difficult. No? Higher part of the Sorry, my idea is shape the length. How's the length? Nah. Did you show the first one? Huh? How did you show that first one? Easier. First one. What is the right one?
Reduce point of
Line px and qy. Px is px and qy. Px produce नहीं पड़ी, qy produce नहीं पड़ी. You want to put the meet number. Understood? Right, shall we discuss the answers, students? Shall we? Naya? Are you okay? Huh? What happened? Okay. Shh, don't talk, don't talk. So guys, can you guys, can somebody please read the question? Can someone please read the question for me? Sorry? In the given figure, ABC is a triangle. So you have been given a triangle like this if I am right. Is that so? Right. So is this the kind of triangle they have given you? This X no? A, B, C, X here and X is here, 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 here. Right. Ax equal to by. Right. Good. Okay. XP is parallel to BC, you know, like this. These two are parallel. Okay, now. Okay. So like this. These two are parallel. Like this, no? Right. Now. Show the triangle AXB. It's congruent, no? Right. So these two are parallel, therefore this must be equal to this. Why is that? Why is that? F shape, no? Corresponding. F is corresponding, right? Right. F is corresponding or alternate? Good. Corresponding. Good. This side is Ax equal to by, no? Ax equal to by. How do you know that? Given. Very good. Given. What else? Ybq equal to what? Axp. Why is that? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. XAP equal to Y. Yeah, these two are parallel. No, thank you very much. Great. D is equal to this, no? Very good, very good. BYQ equal to XAP. XAP. Why is that? Corresponding angles. Very good. Good. So now what can you say? Therefore, triangle AXP congruent to triangle BYQ. What is the condition? Angle, angle, side. Or else you can say side angle, angle. Right. What is the next question? Say. Draw the straight line. PQ and PQ and show that PQ parallel to AB. No? Right. Good. Right. So let's now look at this. Now look at this. Ax is equal to Ax is equal to by. No? Ax is equal to by. No? Ax is equal to by. How do you know that? Given, no? Area of Ax P, area of AXP equal to area of what? Area of BYQ, no? Why is that? Why is that? Area of AXP and area of BYQ are equal, no? What is the reason? Why? What is the reason? They are congruent. Yeah, they are congruent. Therefore, these two areas are equal. That's what I am saying. Students, now XP is equal to okay. Yeah. Therefore, okay. Equal and parallel. Equal and parallel. Yeah. You're right. I got it. Thank you. That's why these two are parallel. These two are equal. Therefore, it's a parallelogram. Therefore, these two are equal. Yeah. What I thought was this length is equal to this length. Okay. So area of this triangle must be equal. Therefore, perpendicular height must be equal. Right. Therefore, if the base area is same, they should be lying. Now there is a common line, so they should lie between the two parallel lines. That's what I thought, but that's fine. Your method is good. Good. Right. In areas under rectilinear plane figures, you have this. If two of them are equal, and if they don't share the common base, but if that is in the line, right? The areas are equal only if they lie between the parallel lines. Okay. Very good. So now you can say BQ equal to XP, right? Corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Therefore, BQ equal to PX and BQ parallel to PX. So XP QB is a parallelogram. Very good. So PQ parallel to AB. What is the next one? The lines PX are produced. Now these two are parallel. We have already proved them. Right. Now what should we do? If dx equal to xp, right? Now what? There is nothing. No, there is nothing, right? So dx equal to xp. PQ parallel to. Now this is given. PQ parallel to xy. Proved. We have already proved this one. No. So according to that, what can you say about dy and yq? They are equal, no? They are equal. What is the reason? A equal. Your midpoint. Ivarum parallel. Now ivarum equal. Converse of midpoint. Very good. Converse of midpoint theorem. Very good. That is what they asked me to show. Why is the midpoint, right? Is that all? Show that xy equal to half of PQ, right? So this is a midpoint. Now you can use midpoint theorem. X, y are midpoints of DP and DQ respectively. Therefore, yx equal to half of PQ. What is the reason for this? That is because the midpoint theorem. Guys, anybody having any questions? Anyone? No? Sure? So, there we will stop. Have a good day. Yeah, thank you. People online, you may leave. Thank you very much for joining. See you all.